What's up, everyone? Welcome to another Stronghold Crusader 2v2. Today we are in round 6, game 3. We have two top tier teams playing each other. We have Nizar and Abbot versus Sheriff and Caliph. Let's go ahead and get right on into this match. How it got laid out is we will be watching Nizar versus Caliph in the top, which is two people that are going to be up and running pretty quickly, able to throw those attacks pretty quick. And in the bottom, we will be seeing the Abbot versus Sheriff. So, should be a pretty interesting game. Sheriff can handle pretty well defensive-wise. Definitely does well in that category, just with how he utilizes fire and everything. Should not be afraid there. So I really think this top lane here is going to be a bit more important than the bottom, as the first attack does come out from the Abbot, looking to test the Sheriff's defenses. Sheriff does take a little bit longer to get up. Unfortunately, he's already got that tower siege up, and he will send that attack away. Will clear it quite easily. The Abbot, Eco, already looking quite crazy and insane. Good for him. Sheriff sending back an attack of his own. Good for him. He will now start to stock his towers with a lot more crossbow. That's something that he definitely needs. And Sheriff bringing the pain to the Nizar here. Starting that base on fire, that's going to be horrible, as well as keep him wasting that wood rebuilding those bakeries. A second attack here coming in from the Abbot. Looking like he does need to make a move on bottom here if he does want to win this game. It's all going to come up to the Sheriff's defense for this one. Wow, able to close it out with those crossbows. Good for him. I mean, it's a lot of crossbows, so I feel that as we watch the Caliph go on the offensive, I do think the Caliph is a higher seed than the Nizar. Caliph being maybe a whole tier above him at a medium lord, easy to medium lord, where the Nizar is simply just an easy lord at this point. With that nerf he takes in community patch, is this follow-up siege? That is, two follow-up ballistas holding him down, wasting those resources. He is going to be worn down. Abbot needs to make a move here, needs to get in the full swing of things, needs to do something against the gruesome twosome here. Abbot is the highest seed in the game, and I think we can see why here. He's thrown 3 attacks to Sheriff's 1, as well as he's throwing quite expensive men. And look at this, pushing a lot of extra siege too. Really looking to just spend all that gold he's making in any way possible. As 4 ballistas in the push, better than matching Caliph's 4 in the top lane there. Unfortunately, Sheriff sending out some macemen to clear it out. Nizar coming out with his first attack. Good for him. Finally able to see something here. Cleared out those ballistas, but Caliph ready to answer with an attack of his own. Sending in those assassins to actually Abbot's base. So, wow, look at that. Sheriff able to clear off this first tower here. Good for him. Able to do just a little bit with that attack. I like seeing it, as now he will have to go home and rebuild here. I think he could definitely use a little bit more archers in his towers, a little bit more crossbows. For sure, those attacks are starting to get big, and some follow-up siege from Caliph. Love to see it. Hold down Nizar, push his head underwater, and hold it there. Don't let him back. Hit that eco. Do everything you can, and he sends another attack. Assassins again going to Abbot's base. I'm sure Abbot finds that really annoying, as long as I guess is the Arabic Swordsmen. Oh, made it in. They are going to burn to death, whether it's from Caliph's own ballistas or not. He is taking a beating here. Abbot looking like he's firing another attack, maybe his 4th or 5th of the game. However, that fire defense from Sheriff has been known to hold a lot worse. It doesn't really look like he's stressing out that much. Was able to kind of make that defense look easy. Good for Sheriff. We always knew he was a defensive God. Able to throw his own attack too. Not scared to go in and get his paws a little bit dirty. That's a lot of assassins coming up that front gate. Sheriff's macemen, I'm sorry, are coming in. Assassins almost made it up to the top. I'm sorry. I saw macemen running. Yeah. That was a scary defense for the Abbot. He didn't really have a lot in reserve. Also, not a good defense from Nizar here as the Arabian Swordsmen go in. That was almost dangerous for both of them. It does look like this top-tier team of Abbot. Abbot's been carrying lately, but it doesn't look like he's been where he can carry now, as the Arabian Swordsmen aren't going to be able to finish the job here. There's simply no way. Where's his king? Oh, right there. I was like, what? Can Nizar reboom before he receives another attack? Some follow-up siege from Sheriff saying, hey, I might be rated as the lower player, but he is not scared to throw in some siege. Says, fuck it. That's my programming at its finest. Able to hit both the inn and the church here. Probably the chapel as well. Good for him. Oh, are you dead? Oh, oh, that one's on me. But Nizar couldn't hold on any longer as the Abbot is now sending another very big attack. Unfortunately, it would take an army of tens of thousands to breach this with that fire. And now Caliph shifting his focus here to put extra pressure on the Abbot. Turns into a 2v1 as the highest seed in the game. Out of everyone able to do it, it should be Abbot. Unfortunately, that is a lot of assassins going in. Also, a pretty big maceman stack. I'm going to say this game is over. Sheriff. Probably the man of the match here being Sheriff, able to take the defense from Abbot and that insane eco that we see, but also be able to attack back. And yes, the most amount of gold, 69k, almost 70 here from Abbot of Sterling. Not surprising. What is surprising is that 56k gold. Sheriff was not only able to hold his own, make the defense look easy, but also start throwing attacks back. That's with siege, follow-up siege from his normal attacks. Also, another surprise here is Caliph, 67k gold, right below Abbot. I'm going to say it's probably because Caliph really didn't get attacked much that game, so it was able to run nice and smooth. Nizar obviously suffering pretty hard. Let's go ahead and jump straight into the bracket. Are in the bracket here. Unfortunately, I don't want to pay, so you have to deal with the ads. Whatever. I did refresh it. Sheriff and Caliph, decisive third place right now, holding after that win. Move up to 4-2. Kind of crazy because if we look at the Lionheart Pig game, it's possible that they won that. I think they did win that, actually. No, they didn't. Never mind. I lied. I totally lied. They did not win that. Only Saladin has been able to bring these two down. But still, 4-2. That means Abbot Nizar 3-3. Still really good for how weak Nizar is. Abbot just trying to carry him. Really can't do much there. It's going to be easy to figure out that Wazir and Philip most likely are going to end up 3-3 too. We will have a 4th and 5th place tie. They are playing against Lionheart and Pig and Wazir. Lionheart and Pig versus Wazir and Philip. So these guys are probably going to drop. These guys will probably move up to 5-1, making their second place even more decisive. And they have a Frederick and Snake in the last round, so that might be the final finish there. Sheriff and Caliph moving on to a Wolf and Sultan. That should be a pretty good rack for them. Sheriff hopefully can take that insane defense again from Wolf, or he's going to have to shut down Sultan pretty early because Wolf will be able to trample Caliph. Abbot and Nizar will be going on to face Wazir and Philip, which is perfect because right now they are vibing for spots 4 and 5, and I think Wazir and Philip are going to lose, so they're both going to be 3 and 3. I could not have worked that out better myself. So yeah, a lot of exciting games coming up. As always, thank you all for your support, and I will see you all next time. Bye.